And you've got it. And we have it for this price. Chad Allen, I'm gonna defer to you and your expertise. we love Bell+Howell, but at this price, it is pretty hard to pass up, isn't it?
It sure is. This is a pack of 5. We've never done that before. Hi, Shannon. Hi, everybody. Yeah, and each one, I happen to have the gift boxes. So green's coming in a matching green, blue's coming in a matching blue. You also, of course, have your white, your black, and I think we have a gray as well. So what is it? Well, first and foremost, it's a Bell+Howell product, a company that's been around over 100 years, making really quality products at affordable prices. And then we have their awards that they've won in lenses and in lighting. All the Academy Awards they've won for movies, Bell+Howell, yeah, that's them. So who do we trust to make good lighting with a great lens? It's Bell+Howell. So that yellow circle that you saw there on the light, those are Cobb LED, circuit on board, and then there's a motion sensor right in the center. And when you turn that light on, it is immediately lit with 200 lumens of light. Okay, now I'm going to hold this right behind me because I want you to see, yeah, I'm at home. This is one light. I put it in automatic mode. So if I turn it into on mode, you can see, look behind me. See this? Everything is completely illuminated with one light. Look, I'll put my hand over it. Dark. One light, completely illuminated. But I'll do you one better, because this isn't just a flashlight you can use when the lights go out. This can also be your security light because you're getting 5. So imagine lighting your property. I've set up 2 behind me, and the 2 behind me are on the automatic mode, which means the motion sensor is activated. And when I go backwards, I'm going to be very careful, but you see what happens? This is just 2 lights, okay? They flood me with 400 lumens of light. That means if you lined your trees, and they're right down here, right in this very center, right? And if you lined your property line, because you're getting 5, if you lined your property with these Bell+Howell lights, that little motion sensor in the center, if a deer, a raccoon, an intruder, God forbid, crossed your property line, all of a sudden in that automatic mode, that auto, they automatically come on if somebody gets within 10 feet of the light, and they stay on for 25 seconds. Now, Shannon, for you and I put one underneath my bed. So when my feet hit the floor, guess what happens? That light comes on. And then I put a second one by the toilet. So when my feet hit the floor and I'm on the way to the toilet, you can know that I'm lit in both sections of the house. But with 5 and their matching gift boxes, Shannon, I mean, perfect stocking stuffer.
Wow, I tell you what, that is a lot of light. But again, in the automatic function, they make so much sense. This is an abbreviated airing, so I don't know if we can demonstrate that in the studio or not. But with the separate boxes, they are bow and go for sure. Everybody needs a little extra light, even if it's just a flashlight, for heaven's sake. And the fact that you can use them either in the motion sensor or in that full automatic, then by all means, okay, did I do it? Okay, there we go. See, I feel like I'm playing, what is it, the water glasses, you know, when people are like, there's that automatic function. But it's you eliminate, or you really illuminate your way to safety. And Chad, that's the big thing that we want to stress, is whether it's walking the dog or checking the fuse box, you have a way. In fact, Dustin, I'm just gonna do this live because Chad does a great job as always, but check this out. Now this is just one, obviously. Okay, whoops, of course, somebody must have turned these on. There we go. That was the automatic function, so I'll just turn it in all on. That's one. This is one, okay? So if one is going to give me this much light, no, I'm serious about this. And because you get so many of them, you know, that's just it, Chad, whether you want it, whether it's walking that dog or, you know, getting a Christmas cookie.
Yes, please. Yes,
Hello.
please.
Those little late night refrigerator runs. Oh, you know what, Dustin? That was an interesting shot because you know how you couldn't see me? That's what our cameras saw. So this is what our cameras see. This is what the Bell+Howell sees. So even our cameras could not pick up Me getting some of Santa's goodies because I can. And Chad, it's really true. We have sold out of this in every configuration that we've done. People love it, and boy, they love Bell+Howell. And what's even better is because you get so many of them for this price, right?
Exactly right. And there's a few things that really make, well, not just Bell+Howell special, but these lights in particular. First off, each one is 200 lumens, so you're getting 1,000, 1,000, 1,000 lumens of light. That's like 1,000 candlesticks, right? Illuminating any area that you want. 5 separate gifts, or you can keep all 5 and use them around your house. I keep one on the AC unit. If I open that closet door for the AC, I keep it on the circuit breaker box next to the fridge, on the trash can. Of course, I told you, one underneath the bed, one in the bathroom. So if you're finding your way in the middle of the night. But here's what makes the light so special, is that it's not only is it magnetic, which means I have a little piece of metal right here. You can stick it right to anything magnet, automatically sticks. And then you're able to pull that round piece off when you need it, okay? But also on the back is going to be a keyhole. And that keyhole is where you would insert a screw, which we give you, by the way. We give you the mounting hardware along with some 3M tape. So you have different ways to mount it: magnetic, the sticky tape, or the screw. So if you're putting into a tree outside, because again, this is completely water resistant, waterproof. You can put this outside on a tree. It can rain, it can snow. And now my arm is soaked, but you are good to go, whether it's raining or sleeting or pouring, it doesn't matter. So that's that peace of mind. If it is dark outside, which feels like 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the winter, and look at what happens. I'm gonna walk backwards in my house. I've set up 2 lights on the motion activation, which is the auto mode. And when I go backwards, what's gonna happen is that these are going to illuminate, completely flooding me with light. And if you think this looks bright on your television screen, I promise you, this is much brighter and blinding in person. If a deer crosses onto your property line, imagine lining those trees, putting it on the mailbox so you know when you're pulling up to your house. Maybe you live in a rural area. Just putting it on the deck or the porch, so when you pull up in the house and you open your car door, it's illuminated. So you're not worried about black ice or snow or stepping into a puddle. It doesn't matter. The color is beautiful, but the color almost doesn't matter unless you're trying to hide them, like a green in a tree or a white against some fencing on a white vinyl fence or something like that. But keep in mind, they're motion activated. They just take 3 AAA batteries that go right into the center of each of the balls, right? It's like a little tennis ball. And then you close it back up, and then it's magnetic. So they stick to each other. 3 functions: off, on, or auto. And again, you're getting that trusted brand name Bell+Howell that's been in business over 100 years. And every single box, that green is so pretty, is coming in its own matching gift box, all 5. And you get the hardware for all 5, Shannon.
It's really, I guess pun intended, a brilliant gift. But it really is. You get 5 of them. And with those individual boxes, it's also perfect for this time of year where I think we want to remember more people, the people who make our everyday lives easier, whether that's the UPS person or the postal carrier. I mean, whomever has made this year go by a little bit easier for you. You give them one of these, because we can all use lights, and especially because this is really a 3-in-1 with that motion sensor, and then of course kind of this modern sculpture design, and then it functions as a flashlight. Remember, it comes off that magnetic base. They're very unobtrusive, so they do look like little globes, little sculpture. If you go for that green, which is really kind of the color of my producer said plants, but for all of my Monty Python fans out there, your shrubbery is perfect for your shrubbery. And comes with the box, of course, the blue, the gray, the white, or the black, the set of 5, less than $6 on that flex pay. Remember, unconditional money back guarantee through the end of January. Chad, anything that we're leaving out? I mean, it's Bell+Howell. It's a lot for a little price, but it is the gift that people will use at the end of the day, isn't it?
It really is. It's that practical present that we all can You don't have to know their size. You don't have to know their favorite coffee shop or where they love to eat to buy them a gift card. It's a flashlight. At the end of the day, it's something they will use more than they think about. And in an emergency situation, they're going to be the most thankful they've ever been. And even on that Traeger that you were just presenting, you could stick it right to the Traeger, give yourself that extra light, really see how you're cooking. But my house is completely dark. All the lights are off. There's just my computer monitor. When I just use one light, you can automatically see if the power went out. I got 5 of these, 5, and they're matching gift boxes. I just need one to sort of walk around. So the other ones can be given to the people in my house to go to the bathroom, things like that. But if you're just joining us, what makes these lights better than all of our other Bell+Howell lights is the fact that they're motion activated. There's an automatic feature. So when I walk backwards, watch what happens. I put 2 back here on their auto mode, and they automatically illuminate indoors or outdoors. So I can be outside, inside, on the deck, on the patio, on the grill, on the fence, above the RV, in the campground. Shannon, it's almost like I don't have enough time to go through all the examples of how you can use it. And the fact that they come in 5 matching gift boxes, not only make them a stocking stuffer, make them the perfect present for the neighbor, the kid going off to the school bus. Hey, honey, give this to the school bus driver because they're starting their days early and ending them when it's dark. I mean, now's the time to pick up great lighting.
It is indeed, especially while we've got all the colors available: green, blue, gray, black, or white. Chad was showing you the boxes. They do, the boxes are color coordinated, I should say. And I just love having you around, Chad. Thank you for your help tonight.
I'll be with you tomorrow night, I think at 8 and 9 p.m.
We'll be up to no good, I'm sure.
We will.
Chad, thank you as always. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow as well.